pale and his eye was odd. He shaded the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod past the few and trod, did Sweeney Todd, the name of water of Fleet Street. He kept the shop in London town, fancy clients of good renown, and while the blood of their souls were saved, they went to their maker and paper by Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. He served a dark and a vengeful God. He served a dark and a vengeful God. What happened then? Well, that's the play. He wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney. Not Sweeney Todd. The demon barber of Fleet Street.
There's no cause to thank me for that, sir. It would have been a poor Christian indeed who would have spotted you pitching and tossing on that raft and not given me along.
Many a Christian would have done just that and not lost a week's sleep for a guy.
Then how would you like the little muff, the little jig, and we'll go bounce around the bush? Wouldn't you like to push me parsley? You look to me, dear, like you've got plenty there to push.
off, I say!
Then how would you like to split me off, mister? We'll go ding-ding the little...
Off with you, I go to the devil with you!
Pardon me. There's no need to fear the likes of her. She was only a half-crazed vagabond. London's full.
I beg your indulgence, boy. My mind is far from easy. For in these once familiar streets I feel the chill of ghostly shadows everywhere. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive.
Farewell, Anthony.
Mr. Tom,
What is it?
before we part, I have honored my promise never to question you. Whatever brought you to that sorry shipwreck is your affair, but I feel in the past few weeks on the voyage home, I've come to find myself as your friend. Trouble lies ahead for you in London. If you need any help or money,
No! There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and its morals aren't worth what a pig could spit, and it goes by the name of London. At the top of the hole sits a privileged few, making mock of the vermin in the lower zoo, turning beauty into greed and filth. I, too, have sailed the world, beheld its wonders, for the cruelty of man is as wondrous as Peru, but there's no place like London. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife. She was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive. There was another man who saw that she was beautiful, a pious culture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. Then there was nothing but to wait, and she would fall, so soft, so young, so lost, and oh, so beautiful.
and the ladies, did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know. Now leave me, Anthony. I beg of you. There's somewhere I must go. Something I must find out now and alone.
But surely I will see you again before I'm off to Plymouth.
If you want, you may well find me. Around Fleet Street, I wouldn't want that.
Well, until then, Mr. Tom.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody dares to take them. I should know, I make them, but good no, the worst pies in London. Even that's polite, the worst pies in London. If you doubt it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? You have to concede it. It's nothing but crusting. Here, drink this. You'll need it. The worst pies in London. Even that's polite. The worst pies. You think that was a treat by the mall animals while we're dying in the street. Mrs. Sweeney has a pie shop. Does a business, but I noticed something weird. Lately, all her neighbors' cats have disappeared. Have to hand it to her what I called enterprise. Popping pussies into pies. Wouldn't do in my shop. Just the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, their pussy cats is quick. No denying times is hard, sir. Even harder than the worst pies in London. Only lard and nothing more. Is it just revolting? Oh, greasy and gritty. It looks like it's molting and tastes like, well, pity. A woman alone with limited wind and the worst eyes in London. Oh, sir, times is hard. Times is hard. So on, dear, spit it out on the floor. There's worse things than that down there. That's my boy.
Isn't that a room over the shop? Times are so hard, why don't you rent that out? I should bring in something.
Up there? Oh, no one will go near it. People think it's haunted. You see, years ago, something happened up there. Something not very nice. It was a barber and his wife, and he was beautiful. A proper artist with a knife, but they transported him for life. He was beautiful. Barker's name was Benjamin Barker.
Transported, what was his crime?
Foolishness. He had this wife, you see, pretty little thing, silly little nit, had no chance for the world on a string. Poor thing, poor thing. There were these two, you see, wanted her like mad. One of them a judge, t'other one a speedo. Every day they'd nudge and they'd wheedle. Still she wouldn't budge from her needle. Too bad, pure thing. So they merely shook the poor blighter off south, they did. Leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did she use her hand even then? Oh no, God forbid. Poor fool. Oh, but there was worse yet to come, or they. Joanna. That was a baby's name. Pretty little Joanna.
Go on.
My, you do like a good story, don't ya? Well, Beetle calls on her all polite. Poor thing, poor thing. The judge, he tells her, is all contrite. He blames himself for her dreadful plight. She must come straight to his house tonight. Poor thing, poor thing. Of course, when she goes there, poor thing, they're having this dear, poor thing. She wanders tormented and drinks, poor thing. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is Judge Turpin, she asks. He was there all right, only not so contrite. She wasn't no match for such craft, you see, and everyone thought it so droll. They figured she had to be daft, you see, so all of them stood there and laughed, you see. Poor soul, poor thing.
No! Would no one have mercy on them?
So, it is you, Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker! Todd, not Sweeney, Todd. Where is she?
Some change. My God, what did they do to you down there in bloody Australia or wherever?
Where's Lucy?
She poisoned herself. Arsenic from the corner apothecary. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen to me.
And my daughter?
Joanna? Oh, he has her.
He? Judge Turpin?
Oh, he had a conscience, it turns out, after all. Adopted her like his own. You could say it was good luck for her. Almost.
15 years sweating in a living hell on a trumped-up charge. 15 years. Dreaming that perhaps I might return to a loving wife and child. Let them quake in their boots! Judge Turpin and the Beadle, for their hour has come.
You're gonna get him? You, a bleeding little nobody of a runaway slave? Huh, don't make me laugh. You'll never get as high in mightiness. Nor the Beadle neither. Not in a million years. You got any money? Listen to me. You got any money?
No money.
Well, then how you gonna live even?
I'll live. Sweat it out in the sewers of the plague hospital if I have to. I'll live and I'll have them.
You poor thing. You poor, poor thing. Wait. You see? Don't have to be the plague hospital or the sewers after all. When they come for the little girl, I hit them. I thought, who knows? Maybe the poor city blight would be back again someday in Nina. Back in me head, wasn't I? Times as hard as they are, I could have gotten 5, maybe 10 quid for them any time. See? You can be a barber again. My, them handles is chased silver, ain't they?
Silver? Yes. These are my friends. See how they glisten. See this one shine. How he smiles in the light. My friend, my faithful friend. Speak to me, friend. Whisper, I'll listen. I know you've been locked out of sight all these years. Like me, my friend. Well, I've come home to find you waiting. Home, and we're together, and we'll do wonders. Won't we? You there, my friend?
I'm your friend.
Come, let's talk.
If you only knew.
Now with the sun, you
Charge
are warm in my hand, my friend, my clever friend.
Singing how civilized men behave. He never forgot, he never forgave. No, sweetheart, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
But not even in London have I seen such a wonder. Lady, look at me, Miss, look me, please, oh, favor me with your hand. Ah, miss, what do you see off having those trees? Oh, won't you give me a chance? But sail to Spain for all its wonders. When in Kearney's Lane lies the Regis, what you get? Oh, miss, look at you looking so pale and ivory skinned. Oh, look at you looking so sad, so queer. Promise not to retreat to the darkness, back to your window. Not to you look down here. Look at me.
Pardon me, mother. Perhaps you know whose house this is.
Oh, that's the great Judge Perkins' house, that is.
And the young lady who resides there.
Oh, that's Joanna, his pretty little ward. Oh, but don't you go trespassing there, young man, not if you value your hide. Temper there and it's a good whipping for you, or the other youth with mischief on his mind. Hey ho, sailor boy, what Snugly harbored, under the gate for Duncan Street, I see it lives to starboard.
Here, take it! Off with you! Off, I say! Which one sings the sweetest?
All the same, sir. Seems gets and cheap at the time.
They sing bravely. Why do they battle their wings so wildly against the bars?
We blind them, sir. That's what we always say. Blind them and not know night and day. They sing and sing without stopping. Pretty creatures. Have the pleasure of the birds, sir.
I was half convinced I'd wake and satisfied of dream. Happily I was mistaken, Joanna. Well, still you, Joanna. I'll
Joanna? Joanna?
Oh, dear.
Young man, if I ever see your face again on this or any other neighbor street, you will rue the day you were born. Now, is that plain enough speaking for you?
Sir, I swear I had nothing in my heart but the most respectable sentiments.
Dispose of it. You heard his voice.
But friend, I have no fight with you.
Get the gist of it, friends. Next time, it will be your neck. Joanna?
Father,
Joanna, if I were to think that you had encouraged that young rogue,
Father, I hope to always be obedient to your commands.
sweet you look in that black muslin gown.
Breathe sweetly in your yellow hair. I feel you, Joanna. One day I'll steal I'm with you there, sweetly bearing your yellow hair.
That him over there?
Yes, dear. He's here every Thursday.
Oh, here. Toothful of barber to His Royal Majesty the King of Naples. Ah,
Italian all the right she is.
Not for long.
Oh, Mr. T, do you really think you can do it?
After tomorrow, they'll be flocking after me like sheep to be shorn.
Oh, no, the beetle barefoot.
So much the better.
But what if he recognizes you, Henry Better?
I'll do what I set out to do, woman.
May I have your attention, please? Do you wake up every morning in shame and despair to discover your pillow is covered with hair? Your room to be there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, but I want you to wake up with these. You need never again have a worry or care. I'll show you a miracle marvelous rare. You are about to see something across the dead. On the top of me head. Scarcely a month ago, gentlemen, I was suddenly struck with a rare oriental disease. Though the finest physicians in London were called, I awakened one morning on mice and a pole to discover which red dummy head was as bald as a novice's knees. I was dying of shame, till a gentleman came, an illustrious father, Pirelli by name. He gave me a liquid as precious as gold. I rubbed it in daily like what I was told. And behold, less than 30 days old. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir. That's what did the trick, said true. Was it quick, said, hit it in the tick, said, just like an elixir, what to do? How about a bottle, mister? Only cost a penny, guaranteed. Go ahead and touch her, go at your order. Does Pirelli stimulate the closer? You can have my ulcer, 'tis unique. Rub a minute, stimulate in it. Soon you'll have to thin it once a week. Penny price a bottle, guaranteed. How about sample? Have you ever smelled it? It's like a hammer. Yes, the diamonds used to be a habit. Soon there'll be enough, sir. Somebody can grab it. See that chap with hair like jellies? You can tell he's used Pirelli's.
Pardon me, ma'am, what's that awful stench?
Why is that in there?
What's the standing here in an awful stench?
Pirelli's miracle elixir. Anything what slicks her soon sprouts curls. Try Pirelli's when they see how fixed her. You can have your picture of the girls. Wanna buy a bottle, mister?
What is this?
What is this?
Smells like piss.
Sounds like you.
Looks like
I'm
piss.
touching it by the
This is piss. Piss with ink.
Mister.
Never
Never mind that,
Where's
man.
Pirelli?
Never mind that, man. Pirelli, stimulate your roots, sir.
Keep it off your boots, sir. He's right.
Pirelli's use a bottle of it. Ladies seem to love it. Boys do too. Everybody over. See, Pirelli's miracle elixir. Grab a little wing set and some fuzz. Pirelli's gonna make it fix it. Like a good elixir, always does the fuss. Pirelli's if you ever fix it. Fix it in the next set. Don't look grim. Just Pirelli's miracle elixir. That is a trickster. When you got a kickster. Where's this Pirelli? Where's this Pirelli? Where's this Pirelli? Tell us the matter. He never got an elixir. When you got a kickster. Talk to him. I am a doctor Pirelli, the king of the father of the bonjour of the day. I blow you a kiss. I is a famous Pirelli. I wish you to know who has the nerve to say my elixir is peace. Who says peace?
I do. I am Mr. Sweeney Todd, and I have opened a bottle of Pirelli's elixir, and I say to you, it is nothing but an errant fraud, concocted from piss and ink.
He's right. You better to throw your money down the gutter.
Ladies and gentlemen, pay no attention to this madman. Who's to be the first of magnificent share?
And furthermore, I have service to no kings, yet I wager I can shave a cheek and pull a tooth with 10 times more dexterity than any street mountebank. You see these razors?
The finest in England, they is.
I lay them against 5 pounds. You are no match for me. Hear me, sir. Either accept my challenge or reveal yourself a sham.
Bravo! Bravo!
These are indeed fine razors. Instruments like these once seen cannot soon be forgotten. And you bet these against £5.
I do.
You hear this foolish man? Now please, you will see how he will regret this folly.
Friends, neighbors, who's for a free shave?
Mr. Carter, and here, Mr. Carter.
Oh, get in the
bring me a
business.
chair.
Yes, sir.
Quick!
Will Beadle Banford be the judge?
Always happy to oblige my friends and neighbors. Put it there. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
The fastest, smoothest shave is the winner.
Signorina, signori, we meet the delight of a posto educato. Ora, signorina, signori, you look in the matter with Harry DeCloy. Shave was a moment to sweet. Well, I beg at the foreign, you probably say it was only a corridor lump. It wasn't a pope. To shave on a face, to pull on a tool, requires the grace, and not the brute. For if you flip, you lick at the skin, you flip at the chin, you rip at the lip a bit, and that's the truth. To shave on a face, or even the paw, without the spot, required a hold, not just on the flash. It take a panache, it take a cash of the art. To shave on a face, to trim on the beard, to make out a bristle, clean as a whistle. This is from early infancy, the talent given to me by God. It take out a skill, it take out a brain, it take out a will, to take out a dream. It take out a taste, it take out a breath.
The winner is tied.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, smooth as a baby's eyes.
I vow to a talent far defter than my own.
The £5.
Yes. Until we meet again, may the good Lord shine upon you, and we will meet again. Stupid boy!
Could have thought it, man. You pulled it off.
Mr. Carter, do you have an establishment of your own?
He certainly does. Sweeney Todd's Tonsorial Parlor, a lovely meat pie shop on Fleet Street.
Mr. Tom. Strange, sir, but it seems your face is known to me.
Oh, him? That's a laugh. Him being me uncle's cousin, just arrived from Birmingham yesterday.
But already, sir, I have heard Beadle Banford spoken of with great respect.
I do always try my best for my neighbors. In Fleet Street, above your pie shop, ma'am.
Oh, that's it, sir.
Then, Mr. Todd, you shall surely see me there before the week is out.
And you will be welcome, Beadle Banford. And I guarantee to give you, without a penny's charge, the closest shave you'll ever know.
Make the trap, setting it up with a bill to snap and slide. He couldn't spin it, said it's so. When the trail showing the traces, letting it be
been near that window again.
Hardly, dear father, when it's been shuttered and barred these last 3 days.
Yes, and how rise of me to take such precaution. Once again he has come, that consciousness of the sailor. 10 times he has been driven from my door, and yet, how sweet you look in that light muslin gown.
It's nothing but an old dress, dear father.
Yes, but fairer on your young form than the wings of an angel. Oh, if I were to think.
What, dear father?
If I were to think you had encouraged that young rogue.
I, a maid trained in the cradle, defying in modesty and obedience the greatest of all virtues? Dear father, when have you ever ceased to warn me of the wickedness of men?
As venal young men of the street, Joanna, with but one thought in their heads. That there are men of a higher degree. I have one in mind.
How?
A gentle man. A man who would shield you from all care, guide your faltering steps into the sober warmth of life. Husband, provided, and ardent love. Man who, through all these years, certainly earned your affection.
You?
Not even a penny, dear? Or a pie? One of them pies they give us stomach cramps in our neighborhood. Come on, dear. Have a heart, dear.
Off with you! Off with you! I'll give you such a kick in the rump it'll make your teeth chatter.
Stuck up, chick. You and your fancy ass.
It's not much of a chair, dear, but it'll do till you get your fancy new one. It's me poor Albert's chair it was. Sat in it all day long, he did, after his leg gave out from the dropsy. Kind of bare, isn't it? I never did like a bare room. Oh well, we'll find some nice little knickknacks.
Why doesn't the beetle come before the week is out? That's what he said.
And who says the week's out yet? It's only Friday. Hush, love, hush. Don't distress yourself, what's your rush? Keep your thoughts nice and lush. Wait. Hush, love, hush. Think it through. Once it bubbles, then what's to do? Watch it close, let it brew. Wait. I've been thinking flowers, maybe daisies, to brighten up the room. Don't you think some flowers, pretty daisies, might relieve the gloom? I'll wait. I'll wait.
The judge? Or will I get him?
Can't you think of nothing else? Always brooding away on your wrongs. What happened, heaven knows how many years ago. Slow, love, slow. Time goes fast. Now goes quickly, see. Now is fast. Soon will come. Soon will last. Wait. Don't you know, silly man, half the fun Nothing like a nice bowl of yes.
Anthony, Mr. Todd. I paced Fleet Street a dozen times with no success, and now the Sun. In business already.
Yeah.
I congratulate. And,
Mrs. Lovett, sir.
it's a pleasure. Oh, Mr. Todd, I have so much to tell you. I found the most fairest and loving maiden that any man could dream of, and yet, her own confidence. She has a guardian so tyrannical that she is kept shut away from the human eye. And yet this morning, this key fell from a shuttered window. The surest sign that Joanna loves me.
Joanna?
Yes, ma'am. That's her name.
Oh,
And her. That of the abominable cat. But as I said, a monstrous tyrant. Oh, Mr. Todd, when the judge goes to court, I'll slip into the house and plead her to fly away with me tonight. When I have her, where can I keep her until I've hired a coach to fly us away to Plymouth? Mr. Todd, if I could lodge her here for an hour or two.
bring her, dear.
Thank you, ma'am. I have your consent, Mr. Todd.
The girl may come.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I shall be grateful for this to the grave. Now, Mr. Young, surely the judge is off to the Old Bailey. 1,000 thanks, Amigo.
Joanna! Who'd have thought it, dear? It's like fate. You'll have her back before the day's out.
For a few hours before he carries her off to the other end of England.
That sailor? Let him bring her here, dear. And since you're so hot for a little pass the throat to slit, dear. Oh, Mr. T, we'll make such a lovely home for you and me. Oh, the poor thing. Oh, the years and not a scrap of motherly affection. I'll soon change that, I will. Whatever there was a maternal heart, it's mine.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. And to you, nothing of me.
How do you do, senor, I'm sure.
A little business with Mr. Todd. Perhaps you would grant the permission.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'll just pop on down to the pie. Oh, Lance, look at it now. Don't look like it's seen its kind once since 9:30. What do you say, lad, to a nice juicy meat pie? Your teeth are strong, ain't they?
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, good. Sit down, dear.
Mr. Todd.
Signor Pirelli.
Call me Danny. Daniel O'Higgins the name, when it's not professional. Not much, but I guess you'll pretty it up a bit. Now, I'd like to give me £5 back if you don't mind.
Why?
Tuck in, dear.
Because it'll tide me over to your customer stuff. Then it's half your profits payable to me each week on Friday. You know, share and share alike. All right, Benjamin Barker.
Why do you call me that?
At least you've got a nice head of hair on you.
Well, ma'am, to be honest, ma'am,
Oh,
it gets awful lost.
You don't recognize me. Do you? Why should you? I was just a down and out Irish lad you hired for a couple of weeks, sweeping up hair and the like. I remember these. Yes. And you, Benjamin Barker, later transported to Botany Bay for life. Now, do we have a deal? Or do I need to go and get my friend Pete on Bamford? You think you smart? You foolish boy. Tomorrow you start in my employ. You understand? You're like a mark.
Oh, God! He's gone to Wood with his tailor. If he's late, it's my fault. You don't know him.
oh, I'm sure I wouldn't want to, dear.
Senor, it's late. The tailor's... Oh, me quick. Senor, it's late. I did like you said. I reminded you. The tailor. Oh, he ain't here.
Signor Pirelli's been called away.
Well, where did he go?
He didn't say. You'd better run after him.
Oh, no, sir. Knowing him, without words to the contrary, I'd best wait here.
Oh, Mrs. Lovett gave you a pie, didn't she, my lad?
Oh, yes, sir. She's a real kind lady. One whole pie.
A whole pie, eh? Well, that's a treat. If I know a growing boy, there's always room for more, eh?
I say, sir. An 84.
Why don't you run downstairs and wait for your master there? There'll be another pie for you, I'm sure. And tell Mrs. Lovett to give you a nice big pot of gin.
You said, Jim said, thank you. You said, thank you kindly. You are Christian indeed. Ma'am, the gentleman upstairs told me to tell you to give you a nice big pot of gin, ma'am.
Gin, dear? Well, why not?
His hands were quick, his fingers strong. His tongue a little, but not for long.
And those who thought it was sensible thought was we considering under the sun.
Concerned with the friendly cross, from swinging song. Good heathen walker of these streets. See your razor gleam, sweet, feel how well it feels. As it flows across the throats of hypocrites. This is the fourth time, sir, you have been brought before this bench. And while it is ever my earnest desire to temper justice with mercy, your persistent dedication to a life of crime is such an abomination before God and man, I have no alternative. To sentence you death. Court is adjourned. It is perhaps remiss of me to dismiss the court so early. The stench of those miserable wretches at the bar, so offensive to my nostrils, I feared my eagerness for fresher air might very well impair the soundness of my judgment.
Well, sir, I certainly appreciate the adjournment. But you see, sir, today is the day of my sweet little Annie's birthday. And to have her daddy home early to hug and kiss her will surely be a crowning glory of such a happy day.
Well, it's a happy day for me too, sir. Come walk home with me, for I have news for you. In order to shield her from the evils of this world, I have decided to marry Joanna next Monday.
Oh, sir, happy news indeed.
Is it strange, though, when I offered myself to her, she showed a certain reluctance. Natural enough in a young girl, I suppose, now that she has had time for reflection. Sure, she will greet my proposal in a more sensible frame of mind.
He means to marry me Monday. What shall I do? I'd rather die. Swallow poison on Sunday, then what I'll do, I'll get some
Kiss me,
Oh, sir.
promise.
If he should marry me Monday, what shall I do?
marry me, marry me, marry me, hot day, favor me, favor me. Promise, marry me, marry me, marry me, hot day. Sure, I shall. Of course.
Yes. Surely the respect she owes me as her guardian should be sufficient to kindle a more tender emotion. Excuse me, my lord, may I request my lord permission, my lord, to speak? Forgive me if I suggest, my lord, you're looking less than your best, my lord. There's powder upon your vest, my lord, and stubble upon your cheek. And ladies, my lord, are weak. Perhaps if she greets me cordially upon my return, I should give her a small gift.
Ladies in their sensitivities, my lord, have a fragile sensibility. When a girl's emergent, probably it's urgent, you defer to her gentility, my lord. Personal disorder cannot be ignored, given their genteel proclivities. Meaning no offense, it happens they resent it. Ladies in their sensitivities, my lord.
Stubble, you say? Perhaps I've been a little over hasty in my morning ablutions.
That not so, my lord, I know a place, my lord, a barber, my lord, of skill. Thus honor the shaven face, my lord, some eau de cologne to praise, my lord, and musk to enhance the chase, my lord, will dazzle the girl until she bows to your every will.
That may well be so.
Well, here we are, sir. I bid you good day.
Good day, good day. Oh, Beetle. And, where is this miraculous bar?
In Fleet Street, sir.
Fleet Street, you say? Perhaps you may be right. Take me to him.
The name is Todd. Sweetheart.
Saturday, sir, will also come.
Tonight, dear God,
Like
what?
He's in court today, so was that a noise? Was that a noise? Was that a noise?
Kiss.
Sir,
We'll go to Paris on Monday.
would you like where I dare in Paris?
Country.
Will you be beside me on Sunday? Would you like hair? What things I like? I take my ridicule. I need my ridicule.
I never think
be a fool, but my ridicule never leaves my side. And the only thing I wanna get is
Kiss me. Kiss me.
You need to know.
Love like his name, so kiss me.
I feel afraid.
Not afraid tonight, I love you. Even as I saw you. Even as it did not matter that I did not know. Savannah, Savannah, Savannah. Anthony.
Todd.
Anthony.
Ladies in their
Anthony, Sunday, that's what you know,
my
God.
lord. How I'll never show you birds, one day, millions birds.
Not the man. And that's the boss.
Maybe you should run along, dear.
Oh no, ma'am. I daren't fortunately pulse for me.
Well, I'll just come up and see what Mr. T says. Oh, my poor knees ain't what they used to be, dear. Oh. How long before the Italian gets back?
He won't be back.
Now, Mr. T, you didn't. You're crazy mad! Killing a man what done you no harm, and the lad downstairs.
He recognized me from the old days. He tried to blackmail me half my earnings forever.
Oh, well, that's a different matter. Woo, that's a relief, dear. Therefore, men, I thought you lost your marbles. Ooh. Oh, that blood! Makes you just come all over goose flesh, don't it? Poor bugger. Oh, well. Wait. What's that? Let's just see what's in here. Oh! 3 quid! Well, waste not, want not, I always say. Now, dear, we've got to use the old noggin here.
There you are, sir. So what's the pleasure?
Very well, you may leave me now.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, there's a lad downstairs.
Send him up here.
Him too? Now, surely Mr. T wants enough for today. Shouldn't overindulge yourself, you know. Now, let me see. He's half seized over already with the gin.
Providence is kind.
Who is it?
Judge Turpin.
Him? The judge? Oh, it can't be.
Quick, leave me.
What are you going to do?
Leave me, I say.
Yes, dear, I'm off. Oh, excuse me, your lordship. There you get your lordship.
Mr. Todd, at your service. I'm honored to receive your patronage, sir.
Now, dear, it looks like your governor's gone off and left you high and dry. But don't you worry, your Aunt Nellie will think of what to do with you. Come on into me lovely back parlor.
These premises are hardly prepossessing. Yet the beadle tells me that you are the most accomplished of all the barbers in the city.
Well, that is gracious of you, and you must please also excuse the modesty of my establishment, for it was just a few days ago I set up quarters here, and some necessaries have yet to come. Sit, sir, if you please, sir. Oh, please.
See how nice and cozy it is? Sit, dear, sit. Oh, it's empty. Well, you just sit there like a good, quiet boy, and I'll go get a new bottle from the larder.
And what may I do for you today, sir? A stylish trimming of the hair, a soothing skin massage.
You see, sir, a man infatuate with love, her ardent and eager slave. So fetch the pomade and pound the stump, lend me a more seductive tongue, a sprinkling perhaps of French cologne, but first, sir, I think a shave.
The closest I ever came.
You're in a miracle today, Bob.
'Tis your delights of catching fire from one man to the next.
'Tis true, sir, love can still inspire the blood to pound, hardly tire one more. Can man require than once?
More than once, sir.
Once
Women,
yes, women.
pretty women. your intended serve, my ward.
Oh, and pretty as a rosebud, she is.
As pretty as a mother.
What?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
Was that?
Nothing. May we proceed? Pretty women, fascinating, sipping coffee, dancing. Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women, sitting in the window, standing on the stairs. Something in them cheers the air. Pretty women, silhouetted, stay within you. Stay forever, breathing light. Pretty women, blowing out our candles, are combing out their hair. Even when they still are there. There are pretty women at the mirror in their garden, whether writing,
Flower picking.
whether watching how they make a man sing. Who thought heaven as a living? Pretty women, sir, pretty women. Yes, to pretty women, all the pretty women. Pretty women.
Mary's me Sunday, everything said me to. We'll be in Paris by Monday, and that one is
You! There is indeed a higher power to warn me thus in time. Joanna, elope with you, secret slut. I'll lock her up in some obscure retreat where neither you nor any other vile, corrupt youth shall ever lay eyes on her again.
Sir, please.
And as for you, Barbara, it's all too clear what company you keep. Service them well. Mind their custom, or you'll have none of mine.
Mr. Todd. Mr. Todd, please!
Out! I say out!
All this running and shouting, dear! What is it now?
I had it, and then
I say you busted in. I saw them both running down the street, and I said to myself, the fat's in the fire for sure.
no, I hadn't. His throat was bare beneath my hand.
There, dear, don't fret.
No, I hadn't. His throat was bare. She'll never come again.
Easy now. Hush, my hush. I keep telling you.
When?
Don't show rush.
Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit and never gonna the world inhabit it. But not for long. We all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. Don't we all deserve to die? Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief, for the rest of us death would be a relief. We all deserve to die, and I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to be finished. All right, who's sir? Ready for a shave? Come on, visit your good friend, Sweeney. You, sir, too, sir. Welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. Who, sir? You, sir? No one's in the chair. Come on, come on. Sweeney's waiting. I want you, leaders. Who, sir? Gentlemen. Now don't be shy. No, not one man. No, nor 10 men. Nor 100 can a me while I practice on less honorable front, and my Lucy lies in ashes, and I'll never see my girl again. But the work waits. I'm alive at last, and I'm full of joy.
That's all very well. But all that matters now is him. Do you hear me? Listen to me. Can you hear me? Get control of yourself. What are we going to do about him? And there's a lad downstairs. We better go and see if he's still there. When I left him, he was sound asleep in the parlor. Come on. No problem there. He's still asleep. Simple as a baby lamb. Later on I can fob him off with some story easy. But him, what are we gonna do about him?
Later on after dark, we'll take him somewhere to bury him.
Well, I guess we could do that. I mean, it's not like there are any relatives gonna come poking around looking for him. But, you know me, sometimes bright ideas just pop into my head, and I was thinking, things are downright shady,
Shame,
things an awful waste,
waste.
such a nice plump frame. What's his name? Hands. Nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. Now, seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Oh, good, you got it. Take for instance, Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Does a business using only pussycats and toast. Now her pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most, and I'm sure they can compare
Mrs.
strong
Levitt,
taste.
what a charming notion.
Well,
They
it
look
does
practical
seem
and
no
yet appropriate
price.
as always.
It's
Mrs.
an
Levitt,
idea.
I'll think without the mortgages, I'll never know how to deck the ball. Also undetectable, how choice, how rare, for once the sound of the world out there.
What, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? Ooh, Mrs. Robin, these are desperate times, and desperate measures must be called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest, trial priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, least. Then again, they don't come in sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sacked.
A habit of a poet, or something like that.
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly! Not as hardy as Bishop, perhaps, but not as blind as Puritan.
And good for business, too. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it in on Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else, though, to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Have you any deed?
Well, if you're British and royal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it takes some wherever it be.
Is that squire on the fire?
Mercy, no, sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser. It's green.
History of the world, my love.
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives favors.
There's those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavor.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now let me see. We got Tinker,
Something pinker.
Taylor,
Taylor.
Butler,
Supper.
Potter,
Hotter.
Locksmith, lovely bit of clock.
Maybe for a lark.
Then again, there's Sweep, if you like it cheap, if you want it dark. Try the financier, king of his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Rally drank, no, it's been cashier. Never really sold, maybe it was old.
Have you any Beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to grease. Now, this one may be a bit streaky, but then of course it's fiddle player.
Oh, no. This isn't fiddle player. It's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
Then blow on it first.
History of the world must meet.
Oh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
Is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd, who gets to sell?
Unfortunately, it's all so clear. But everybody goes down well with me.
Since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Oh, too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? With his extra.
What is that?
It's fumble, thanks to the shop. Oh, we have some shepherd pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Here's a politician so oily, insert with a doily, not one.
Put it on the bun, cause you never know if it's going to run.
Dry the fryer, fried it's dryer.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
Then actor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always a rightful done. Come again when you have judge on the menu.
Wait, true, we don't have judge yet. But we've got something you might prefer even better. Executioner!
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, I know, my lord.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High born and low, my lord.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone at all.
love is meat pie. There's a real sweet pie. Meat pies, Mrs. Love is meat pie. Water up tree pies, you. Right away, we have some service over here. Rock and ladies and gentlemen. Right, Mom.
Quick now!
God, that's good.
Nice to see you, dearie. How have you been keeping? Corny Bones is weary. Toby, one for the gentleman. Here's the birdie's teepee. How's the cute cherry? Toby, rub your woman out.
God, that's good.
What's your pleasure, dearie? No, we don't cut slices. Corny eyes is flary. Toby, none for the gentleman. I put up the prices. I'm a little leery. Business, what could be better though?
God, that's good.
Knock on wood. Excuse me, dear, say to the customer. Guess what, love, quick, though the trade is brisk.
But it's 6 o'clock.
So it's 6 o'clock.
It was due to arrive at a quarter till 5.
And
It's
it's
6
probably
o'clock.
already down the block. It'll be here.
I've been waiting all day.
Have a meeker of beers.
Well, it
I'm
should have
sorry.
been here by now.
Will you wait?
You'll come back when it
Oh,
comes.
because the customers truly are getting unruly and what's your pleasure, dearie? Whoops, I beg your pardon. Just me hands is scary. Toby, run for the gentleman. Don't you love the garden? Always makes me teary. Must be one of them foreigners.
God, that's good. That is delicious.
What's my secret? Frankly, dear, forgive my kind of family secret. All to do with herbs. Things like being careful with the coriander. That's what makes the gravy grander.
More hot pies. More hot. More pies.
Excuse me. Yes, to the customers. What now, love? Quick, though the trade is brisk.
But it's here.
It's where?
Going up the stairs.
Under bed of this lock, it's still pretty hot in the
About to be over, don't you care?
But
we have to prepare.
I'd never be sold if I let them get cold and incidentally dearie. You know, Mrs. Mooney, sales have been so dreary. Toby, poor thing is penniless. What about that Mooney? Looking sort of beery. Oh, well, just a come up and that'll be profits.
God, that's good. That is delicious. Delicious. Never tasted such. Oh my God, what more than twice good.
Ooh, is that a chair fit for a king? Oh, wondrous.
It's gorgeous.
And most
It's
particularly.
gorgeous.
You tell me, where is there a seat? Can have come speak with this particular chair. I have a few minor adjustments to make. I'll take
Take your time off those
I'll call you. I have another friend.
Is that a pie for a king or what?
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
See, man, why there is no need why can come eat with this
It's
one.
gorgeous.
The crust all velvety and crazy.
That please.
That lost
That music. Excuse me. Dear, sing to the customers. All set.
Quick, now.
My heart's a
When I
flutter.
pound the floor,
When you pound the floor.
it's a signal to show that I'm ready to go. When
Yes,
I
you told
pound
me
the
I know when
floor,
you pound the floor. Will you trust me?
I just
Will you
wanna be
trust me?
sure.
I'll be waiting you know.
when I'm certain that you're in place, I'll pound 3 times. 3 times. And then you'll 3 times. If you'll exactly.
Right. Wait! Oh! Eat them slow, cause that's the one, and now we sold it, come again tomorrow. Hold it! Fresh supplies! Bless my eyes! Have a drink, John the first is daring, don't be got what you're so rusty, have an even positive from hearing, don't be cloudy or woman out.
That is the delicious, ever tasted snack. That's all my number. Perfect for that spice and flavor. Done, that's good.
The way I dreamed you were, Joanna. And if you're beautiful, what then? Yellow hair like wheat. I think we shall not meet again, my little dove, my sweet Joanna. Goodbye, Joanna. You're gone and yet you're mine. I'm fine, Joanna. I'm
Smoke, smoke, sign of the devil, be on fire. Witch, witch, smell it, sir, an evil smell. Every night is vesper smell. Smoke that comes from the mouth of hell. City on fire, city on fire. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
And though I'll never hear your voice, my turtle dove, my dear, I still have reason to rejoice. The way ahead is clear, Joanna. And in the darkness when I'm blind, what I can't forget, it's always morning in my mind, my little lamb, my pet, Joanna. You stay, Joanna, the way I dreamed you are. Oh, look, Joanna, a star. A shooting star.
There, somebody look up there. Didn't I tell you smell that air? City on
Joanna. Like her. If only angels could prevail, we'd be the way we were, Joanna. Wake up, Joanna, another bright red day. We learn, Joanna, to say goodbye. I'll
Oh, ma'am, please. What house is this?
That's Fox's Silence on Wesley DeRay.
A birdhouse.
I wouldn't go near there if I were you.
Joanna! Joanna, open the door! Now, friend.
What's all this hollering and shouting?
Oh, sir, there's been a monstrous perversion of justice. A young woman, as sane as you or I, has been incarcerated there.
Is that a fact? And what is this young person's name?
Joanna.
Joanna. That wouldn't by any chance be Judge Turpin's ward, would it?
He's the one. He's the devil incarnate who's done this.
You watch your tongue. That girl's as mad as the seven seas. I brought her here myself. So you just pop it.
You have no right to order me about.
No right, eh? You best pop it or I'll have you booked for disturbing of the peace, assailing an officer of the law.
Is there no justice in this city? Are the officers of law as vicious and corrupt as their masters? Joanna! Joanna!
After him! Get him! Bash him on the head if need be! The stick on his getaway that puts the digger on his refuse!
I'm so happy I could eat you up. I really could. You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Todd, or what I dream, if the business case is good, where I'd really like to go in a year or so. Don't you want to know?
Of course.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, yes. I
I've
do.
always had a dream ever since I was a skinny little slip of a thing, and you, rich Aunt Nettie, would take me to the seaside August bank holiday, the pier, making little castles in the sand. I can still feel my toes wiggling around in the brine. By the sea, Mr. Todd, that's the life I covered. By the sea, Mr. Todd, who I know you'd love it. You and me, Mr. T, we could be alone in a house, what we'd almost own, down by the sea.
Anything you say.
Wouldn't that be smashing? At the sea at our gate, we'd have kimbered herring, but it's swum to it straight from the straits of Bering. Every night in the kip, where we're through our kippers, I'll be there slipping off your slippers by the sea. Oh, when the fish is flashing by the sea, oh, wouldn't that be smashing down by the sea?
Anything you say, anything you say.
I can see us waking, the breakers breaking, the seagulls walking. Ooh, ooh, I do me baking, then I go walking with you. I want me bones on the esplanade, have tea and scones with me day and late. Then our little sweater, why you write a letter, unless we've got better to do.
Anything you say.
Think how snug it'll be underneath our flannel when it's just you and me and the English Channel in our cozy retreat, kept on neat and tidy. We'll have chums over every Friday by the sea. Don't you love the weather by the sea? We'll grow old together by the seaside, by the beautiful sea. Oh, I can see us in our bathing dresses now. You in a nice rich navy and me, stripes perhaps. It'll be so quiet that who can buy it except a seagull. Ooh, ooh, we shouldn't try it though till it's legal for two. But a seaside wedding could be devised, may ruffle bedding legitimize. The eyes of flutter, I'll turn into butter the minute I mutter I do. By the sea in our nest, we can share our kippers with the odd paying guests from the weekend trippers. Have a nice sunny street for the guests to rest in. Now and then you could do that guesting by the sea. Very nice and proper by the sea. Bring along your chopper to the seaside, ooh, by the beautiful sea. Oh, that was lovely. Now, Mr. T, you do love me just a little bit, don't you?
Of course.
Well, then how about it? Of course, there needed to be a little visit to St. Swithin's to legalize things, but that wouldn't be too painful, would it?
I'll make them pay for what they did to Lucy.
Now, you listen to me, dear. It is high time you forget all these morbid fancies of yours. Your Lucy's gone, poor thing. It's your Nellie now. Here, have a nice bonbon.
Oh,
You know, it'll be 17 years this Whitsun since me poor Albert passed on. I don't see why I shouldn't be married in white, do you?
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd! I found her.
You found Joanna?
Yes. That
Where?
monster of a judge has her locked away in the madhouse where no one can reach her. Where? Where? In Mr. Fogg's asylum. Oh, Mr. Todd, she's in there with those screeching, gibbering maniacs.
A madhouse?
Yes.
A madhouse! Joanna is as good as rescued.
She is?
Well, where do you suppose all the wig makers of London obtain their human hair?
Well, I don't know. The morgue, I wouldn't be surprised.
Bedlam. They get their hair from the lunatics at Bedlam.
Then you think.
Barb's Asylum? Why not? Hell, for the right price, they'll sell you the hair off any madman's head.
And the scalp to go with it, too, if requested. Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm out.
We must write a letter to this, Mr. Bob, offering highest price for hair the exact shade of Joanna's, which I trust you know.
Yellow.
No, not exact enough. I must turn you into a credible wig maker, and quickly. There's tawny, and there's golden saffron, there's flaxen, and there's balm. Repeat that.
Yes, Mr.
Repeat that.
Well, there's tawny and there's golden saffron, there's flaxen and there's balm.
There's coarse, there's fine, there's straight, there's curly, there's ash, there's bright, there's gray, there's curly, there's ochre and corn yellow.
Corn yellow. Finer texture, sash and fairer, which makes it rarer, flax and rarer, no flaxens.
Cheap but not rarer. Here's money. And here's the pistol. Or kill, if you must. Kill.
I'll kill a dozen jailers if need be to set her free.
Then off you go. Off. But Anthony, listen to me once again. After you've rescued her, bring her back here, and I'll stand guard over her until you hire the chase to Plymouth.
I'll be back with you before the evening's out. Thank you, friend.
Most honorable Judge Turpin. Most honorable. I venture thus to write you this urgent note to warn you that the hot-blooded young sailor has abducted your ward, Joanna. Joanna, from the institution where you so wisely confined her, but hoping to earn your favor, I have persuaded the boy to lodge her here tonight at my tonsorial parlor in Fleet Street. If you want her again in your arms, hurry after the night falls. She will be waiting. Your obedient, humble servant, Sweeney Todd. Give this to the judge. It's urgent.
Put the sold-out sign up, ma'am.
Oh, that's me, boy. Look, dear, a lovely muffler. Guess who it's for?
You, ma'am, for me?
Oh, would you like to know?
Oh, you're so good to me, ma'am. When I think what it was like with Senor Borelli, I think that the good Lord sent you for me.
Oh, it's just me warm heart, dear. Women are there for all God's creatures.
You know, ma'am, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. If there was a monster or an ogre or anything bad like that was after you, I'd rip it apart with my bare fists, I would.
What a sweet child it is.
Or even if it was just a man.
A man, dear?
A man which was bad and what might be luring you, all unbeknownst to his evil deeds like.
What is this? What are you talking about? What do you mean, a man?
Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays.
And so they are, dear.
I'll send them howling. I don't care. I don't wait.
Of course you do. What a sweet, affectionate child it is.
No one's gonna hurt you. No one's gonna care.
I know what Toby deserves.
Others can desert you. Not to worry, but soon I'll be there.
Here, have a nice bonbon.
Demons will charm you with a smile or a walk, but in time nothing can harm you. Not alone.
What is this foolishness? What are you talking about?
Little things what I've been thinking and wondering about. It's him, you see, Mr. Todd. Oh, I know you fancy, but men ain't like women. They want you to trust, as I've lived and learned. Not to worry, I may not be smart, but I get it done. I can do it, put me to it, show me something I can overcome. Not to worry, Mom. Being close and being clever and like being true. I don't need to, I won't ever hide a thing from you. Life's long.
Toby, dear, haven't we had enough foolish chatter? Let's just sit here nice and quiet for a bit. Here, have a bonbon.
That's in the Freddy's purse.
What? What was that, dear?
That's his purse. That proves it what I've been thinking.
No, it's just a silly sum that Mr. T gave me for my
Mr. Todd
birthday.
gave it to you? Then how did he get it? How did he get it?
Bought it, dear, in a pawn shop, dear. Come on now. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, darling, not while I'm around.
You don't understand. 2 quid was in it. 2 or 3. The governor giving up his purse with 2 quid. Not for a minute, don't you see? It was in Mr. Todd's parlor, but the governor disappeared.
Boys and their fancies, what will we think of next? Now sit here by your Aunt Nellie like a good boy. Look at your lovely muffler. How warm it's going to keep you when the days draw in, and oh, it's so becoming on you.
Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you.
Toby, it's strange you coming to chat with me right now at this moment. Because as I was sitting here with me needles, I was thinking what a good boy Toby is. So obedient and so hardworking. And I thought, you know how you've always fancied coming into the White House with me?
Oh, yes, ma'am, yes.
Well, how about it?
You mean it? I can help make him and make him?
No time like the present. Come on, dear.
Phew, quite a stink, ain't there?
Well, these stairs go down into the old cellars, and the whiffs come up. God knows what's down here. So dark and moldy, and there's always a rat or two gone home to be with Jesus. Now the oven is here, dear.
Big enough, ain't it?
Hardly big enough to bake all the pies we sell. 10 dozen at a time. Always make sure you close the door properly like this. Now, here is the grinder. You see, you put the meat in here, and you grind it, and it comes out here. And you know the secret to making the pie so rich and juicy and tender? 3 times, dear. You must put the meat through the grinder 3 times. That's it. That's my boy. Smoothly, smoothly. And as soon as we get a fresh batch of meat, we'll put you to work.
Phew, me making pies on my own. Well, wait, ma'am. Where are you going?
Oh, I'll be back in just a minute.
3 times. That's the secret. 3 times too for them to be smoothly, smoothly.
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd!
Mrs. Lovett? Mrs. Lovett? Sweet Polly Plunkett lay in the grass, and her eyes heavenward sighing. I am a lass who alas was a lad who alas has a lass in Canterbury. 'Tis a row dow diddle dow day, 'tis a row dow diddle dow dee.
I didn't know you were a music lover too, Beetle Bamford.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Lovett. Fine instruments you require.
Oh, yes, it's me pride and joy, it is.
Sweet Polly Plunkett saw her life pass, turned down the city road crying, I am a lass who alas loves a lad who alas has a lass, loves another lad who once I had in Canterbury. 'Tis a row dow deedle dow day, 'tis a row dow deedle dow dee. So, ma'am, I hope you have a few moments, for I'm here on official business.
Oh, official?
Yes, there have been complaints
Complaints?
about the stench from your chimney. They say at night it's something foul. Health regulations being my duty, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to let me take a look.
At the bakehouse?
That's right, ma'am.
But it's locked, and I don't have the key. It's Mr. Todd upstairs. He's got the key, and he's not here.
When will he be back?
Oh, couldn't say, I'm sure.
Ooh, one of Mother's favorites. If one bell rings in the tower of Bray, ding dong, your true love will stay. Ding dong, one bell today in the tower of Bray. Ding dong. What's that?
Oh, that's just me lad, the boy that helps me with the pies.
Well, surely he's in the bakehouse, isn't he?
Oh, yes, of course. But you see, he's simple in the head. Why, just last week, he ran off. We found him 2 days later down by the embankment. How starved, poor thing. So, ever since then, we keep him locked in the bakehouse for his own security.
Well, we'll just have to wait for Mr. Todd then, won't we? If one bell rings in the tower of Bray. Tell you what, you being a fellow music lover, why don't you raise your voice along with mine?
Oh, all right.
Ding dong,
Ding dong,
your true love will stray. Ding dong,
ding dong.
2 bells today in the tower of Bray. Ding dong, ding dong. But if 3 bells ring in the tower
Just
of
have back for hours and he'll be ever so sorry to miss you. But just the other day he was saying, if only the Beadle would grace me Tonsorial parlor, I'd give him the daintiest of shades.
But if 4 bells ring in the tower to break.
4 bells, you said? 12 bells. Oh, Mr. Teddy.
No,
Look who's here. It's the Beadle on some business about the bakehouse. He wants the key, but I told him you have it. But there's no hurry, is there? Why don't you just pop upstairs with Mr. Todd and let him make it nice and pretty? There'll be plenty of time for the bakehouse later.
Tell me, Mr. Todd, do you pomade the hair? I dearly love a pomaded hair.
Oh, pomade, of course, and a nice bay facial rub to go along with it, all for free.
Oh, I will take that very kindly, Mr. Todd.
I am, sir, entirely at your disposal.
Let's hope we can do it quietly. But just to be on the safe side, I'll provide a little musical send-off. Sweet Polly Plunkett lay in the grass. Turn your eyes heavenward, sighing.
An ale, black as a book. Now that ain't Miss Lovett's hair, probably just some old black cow. Ah, a fingernail. Clumsy. Oh. Miss Lovett. Miss Lovett? Miss Lovett? No! No! Mrs. Lovett! Mrs. Lovett! Let me out! Let me out!
Done?
Not yet, it's not. The boy, he's guessed.
Guess what?
About Corrali. You weren't here, so I locked him in the bakehouse. He's been yelling to wake the dead. We gotta go and see about him.
But the judge is coming. I've arranged it.
Oh, how can you worry about the judge at a time like this? Come on.
Just this way, sir.
You do me honor, Mr. Fogg.
Well, it would be to our mutual interest if we came to some arrangement in regard to the poor children's hair.
Your children.
Why, of course, sir. We are all family after all. And all the inmates, they are me children. To be corrected when they're naughty, and be rewarded with a sweeting when they're good. But to our business. This one here, a nice brunette. And as you must know, sir, there's always a discount on the price of a brunette. This one right here, one of my favorites it is.
A nice uniform. The little dull in his combat. I'm sure that you can restore it to its natural gleam in no time.
This one here. This is the shade I seek.
That. Oh, poor child, that one is. All she does is sing, all bloody day and night. Keeps the other inmates sleepless, she does. Come, child. Now, smile for the gentleman here, and you shall have a sweetie. Now, just where shall I cut?
Anthony!
Joanna!
What is this? What is this?
Release her.
Why you?
Stop Mr. Fogg, or I will fire.
Fire and I will stop!
I cannot shoot.
Toby, where are you, boy? Toby.
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around.
Toby. Nothing to be afraid of, boy.
Nothing's gonna harm you, darling, not
Toby.
while I'm around. Demons are prowling
No good hiding, I saw you. Are you in there still, Beetle? Beetle, get her, but watch it. She's a wicked one. She'll deceive you with her fancy gowns and her fancy airs and her vicious, vicious devil's work. Where are you, Beetle, Beetle?
Mr. Todd!
No one's here. Where is this Mr. Todd?
No matter. I'll be back in a moment, for I trust him as I trust my right arm. Wait for him here. I'll be back with the coach in less than half an hour.
Please don't go. What if they are to trace us here? Anthony, please let me come with you.
No, madame. The streets are too dangerous.
But dressed in these sailor clothes, who is to know it is I?
No.
Please.
Look at me, miss. Look at me, please. Oh, favor me with your hand. Oh, miss, soon he'll be gone and sailing the seas and happily wed and we'll sail the world and see its wonders. The pearls of saints and they come back to wonder someday.
I'll be back before those lips have time to lose that smile. Where's the girl?
Down below you, with my neighbor, Mrs. Lovett. Thank heavens Lord Sailor did not molest her. Thank heavens, too, she has learned the error of her ways.
Ah,
Yes, she has, sir. Your lesson was well learned. She speaks only of you, longing for your forgiveness.
She shall have it. She'll be here soon, you say?
I think I hear her now.
Excellent, excellent.
Is that her dainty footstep on the stair?
I hear nothing.
Is that her shadow on the wall?
Where?
Primping, making herself even prettier than usual, if possible.
Ready? Quickly, sir, a splash of bay rum.
Yes, yes, sit, sir.
Joanna, Joanna.
Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women, blowing out blood. Candles are combing out their hair. Even when they leave, they still are there. They're there.
How seldom it is one meets a fellow spirit.
With fellow taste. In women, at least.
What? What was that?
No doubt the years have changed me, sir. But then again, the face of a barber, the face of a prisoner in the dock, is not particularly memorable.
Benjamin Barker!
Benjamin Barker! Rest now, my friend. Rest now forever. Sleep the untroubled sleep of the angels. Tobias! My razor! Ah! You! How did you get in here? Speak!
I saw the barber sign and thinking to ask for a shave, I thought I'd come in and...
When? When did you come in?
Please, no one shall ever know what I've seen, I promise. Please,
A shave, eh? At your service.
please, sir.
No matter what you've seen, your cheek is in need of a shave as much as before. Sit, sir, sit! No! Why did you scream? Does the judge still live?
He was clutching, holding on to my skirt, but he's finished now.
Leave them to me. Open the door.
No,
Open the doors, I say!
no, don't touch her.
What is the matter with you, woman? It's nothing but an old Megan. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh, don't I know you? She said. You lied to me. From the moment I came into your shop, you knew my Lucy lived.
I was only thinking of you. You're Lucy, a crazy hag, picking bones and rotten spuds out of alley ash cans. But you wanted to know that that was all that was left of her. No, not lied at all. No, I never lied. Said she took the poison. She did. Never said that she died. She lived, but it left her weak in the
dwelling in the past.
Do you
So
mean
one
it?
here, my
Everything
love.
I cannot track of my
Nothing
thoughts
else
from the
to
past.
fear, my love. What's dead is dead. What
Tell me.
history of the world, my pet?
Oh, Mr. Todd, what does it
He's
say?
learned forgiveness to try to forget.
By the sea, Mr. Todd will become big cozy by the sea. Mr. Todd
And
will
life
become
is
so
fully alive, my dear. So let's keep living it.
Just keep living it.
Really living it. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful. And she was the choice that he was
Patty cake, bake a man, bake me a cake. No, bake me a pie to delight my eye, and I will sigh if the crust we hide. Mr. Todd, it's the old woman. You hummed too, have you? You shouldn't know. You shouldn't harm nobody. Razor, cut, the beauty. Watch me grind me corn, pat him and prick him and mark him with beef, and put him in the oven for baby and me. You will pardon me, gentlemen, but you may not enter here. No. The mistress don't let no one enter here. For you see, says, there's work to be done. So much work. 3 times. That's the secret. 3 times through for them to be nice and tender and juicy. 3 times through the grinder.
A tender tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. Shaped the faces of gentlemen who never did not to again. He trotted back the hill and shore to Sweeney Todd. The demon lover of Fleet Street.
He kept a shop in London town, a fancy clients and good renown.
But if none of their souls were saved, they went to their maker and impeccably shaved. Why Sweeney Todd, the demon lover of Fleet Street. Sweetie there beside you. Sweetie wishes the world away. Sweetie's waiting for yesterday. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
He serves a duck and a hungry god.
Serves a duck and a hungry god.
To seek revenge may lead to hell.
When everyone does it, it's seldom as well.
As Sweeney
Todd, the demon lover of feast. Street